Welcome back to the channel. This is the very first studio vlog in my new studio here in California. It has been way too long since I've filmed a studio vlog. I'm pretty sure it's been over a year. But I thought I'd take you along with me today. I honestly have a million and one things on my to-do list for the day, but let's just start by narrowing it down to 4 or 5 things. Number one, I want to quickly show you around my new studio. At the time of filming this, I've been here for exactly 3 months to the day, so I'm finally starting to feel more settled in. Number two, we have to prep and pack a large wholesale order. This order has about 200 items in it, so this is probably what's going to take up the majority of time today. Number three, if we can get that order done, I would ideally like to take it over to my local post office. Today is Friday and this post office is closed on Saturdays, so I would like to get that done today. Number four, I finally want to hang up some artwork on the walls of my studio. And the last thing, if we have time at the end of the day, I have a new tutorial coming out next week that I already filmed and uploaded. It's ready to go, but I have yet to create the thumbnail. So if we have time, I want to try to squeeze that in as well. So that is our plan for today's vlog. First things first, I am in my new studio in California. If you missed my last studio tour from Hawaii, I will put that video up in the corner if you want to watch it. I have a pretty similar setup here, but I will just give you a quick peek around at some of the new stuff. Starting with my desk, I love this desk so much. It is perfect for this office. I talked about it in the Hawaii studio tour, but I love having an L-shaped desk so that I can film over here for YouTube tutorials or Skillshare classes. It's right by the window, so I have perfect soft lighting. And then on this side, I can have my laptop or do order packing or anything like that. And you probably noticed that I'm standing and not sitting, so that is my favorite part about this desk. I finally got a standing desk. For my greeting card display, it's pretty similar to how I had it set up in my Hawaii studio, but I had a bit of a smaller wall to work with, so instead of it being wide, I have the shelves stacked up higher, and I actually really like the way that this looks. Quite possibly my favorite part of my new studio is my new Monstera plant. You saw it in the last one, how sad I was to get rid of my Monstera. That was my studio plant in Hawaii. We had that for several years, and I was pretty sad to have to leave that behind, but my parents got me this new one for my birthday this year, which was basically right when we moved in. So it's been nice having a new plant in the studio. It brings my studio to life, and I love the cute little plant stand that I got for it too. So very happy to have this guy. And last but not least, inside the closet, I have my storage shelves. I got a little bit smaller of a shelf so that it could fit in my closet. This has all my shipping supplies, greeting card supplies, my printer, label printer, and then a few of the cute gifts from my friends and family. But it is really nice that this all fits away in my closet so that I can shut the door and everything looks nice and clean and minimalistic in here. So there is the little studio tour. Like I said, not a whole lot different than my last one, but some fun new things. But anyways, we really have to get to work now because it's 11:30 and we have this entire stack of greeting cards to make for the wholesale order. I believe this wholesale order has 140 something greeting cards and then a bunch of stickers. So I got a little head start and I started printing all these out yesterday. The actual printing of these is usually what takes the longest just because it's such thick paper that I have to kind of babysit the printer and feed it in one by one, which is not ideal, but it does produce good greeting cards. So I need to actually trim them all, fold them, score them, add the envelopes, package them, print out the packing slip. We have a lot to do for this wholesale order and I can't waste any more time. So let's start putting these all together. Okay, so now all the full sheets are trimmed into their half sheets. It's a pretty large stack, but now we can get to scoring and folding all the cards. trimmed and scored and folded, so now we just have to add the envelopes and get everything packaged in their clear sleeves. I also forgot to mention, the greeting cards do take up the majority of the wholesale products, but they also ordered quite a few stickers, some of which are new and ones that I didn't have in stock yet. So I placed an order with Sticker Blitz, which is who I do all of my vinyl stickers through, and those are supposed to get delivered today. So hopefully they do within the next hour or two, because the post office closes in a couple hours. If not, I'll just have to wait until Monday to get this order sent out, but fingers crossed the stickers arrive in time. So I have my envelopes here. I always use Craft A2 brown envelopes. So I've got a brand new stack just for this order. This is what they look like. So I take a card, stick in the envelope inside of it. So it looks like this. And then one of the things that I upgraded in my packaging over the years, it used to take me so long because I would have sealed clear sleeves that each of these cards would go into. You know those little sticky peel things that are staticky and they stick to your hand, and it's extra waste and extra time consuming. So I ended up getting these clear sleeves to put them in that are just open topped. So they don't actually seal, but I actually like that because first of all, it saves me a lot of time just being able to pop them in. I don't have to deal with those staticky little pieces of adhesive. And also, I feel like when customers are shopping at the places that my cards are sold, it's kind of nice to be able to take it out, see how it feels, check out the quality, stuff like that. So that has been a major upgrade. So let me show you. I just stick in the corner, slide it in, and it's good to go. Professional packaging and a lot quicker than my other method. So I'm gonna work my way through. Like I said, I only have a couple hours to get this done before the post office closes. This part's usually pretty quick though, so let's get to it. So let me show you one of my new favorite cards. This was in my recent Summer in the Garden card collection launch that I launched about 2 weeks ago. And this is already my second wholesale order where a retailer has ordered some of the new butterfly ones. So I'm excited to see that. It always makes you feel good when a new design you created is getting sold. So I also have a new butterfly vinyl sticker for this, which should be coming in the order that gets delivered hopefully in the next couple hours. So I guess we'll see on that, but yeah, just a fun new design. Cards are all wrapped up and I actually just got the email that the stickers have been delivered, so let's go get those. They're here. Yeah, so like I said, I usually keep a decent amount of stock of my most popular stickers, but this order included some new ones and also some that I was running low on. So let's see what we got. Yay! Okay, this is a brand new sticker that was part of the garden collection. So I actually have not even seen these in person yet. Cute! These are the little butterflies. I love how that turned out. I got a restock of these hibiscus ones, restock of the plumeria, restock of the ginger, oh, and some extras. These two are also new stickers that they did order for this one, but I haven't showed them off yet. So we have the Protea and then the Bird of Paradise. So I'm gonna pull up the order on my laptop right now and double check which stickers they ordered. Okay, so 6 of the Alohas. That's this one here. This has always been one of my best selling ones, especially for Hawaii retailers. And this order is going to a store on Maui. So makes sense for them to get the Aloha one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also ordered 6 of the Aloha pineapple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 of the pink hibiscus, and that's the one that I only had 1 of, so that's why I ordered a restock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 6 of the hibiscus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 of the ginger. That was another one that I only had 5 left of, so I just went ahead and ordered another stack of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 plumerias. 1, 2, 3. And then I ordered new ones.
4, 5, 6.
6 bird of paradise. These ones I just ordered, so I have a pretty big stack of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They actually ordered 6 of everything, 6 of all the stickers and each design for the cards, so that's kind of easy to keep track of. 6 of the butterfly ones. Again, these are the brand new ones. And I'm super happy with how these ones turned out. It's always a little bit risky or scary creating the design and then adding it to my catalog without actually having seen it in person, but I do all my stickers the same way, and every single sticker I've ordered from Sticker Blitz has been super good quality, so glad to see that that turned out well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then 6 of the Protea. This one might actually be my favorite sticker that I've created. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm glad those came in time. So let's get everything packed up and then we'll be good to go. Okay, I just finished getting everything together, double checking the packing slip. I ended up banding all the cards together in 12, so I have 6 designs of each in a little pack, just so that it'll be easy to fit in my shipping box. So I'm gonna get all of these packed up, and then we can head to the post office. I'm really glad I got all of this done before the post office closes in about an hour and a half. It always ends up taking me so much longer than I think. And also I double and triple check everything anytime I have a wholesale order because it is going to a store, not just an individual. So yeah, it always ends up taking a lot longer. So we probably won't get to everything I had on my to-do list for today, but that's okay. My main priority was the wholesale order. So like I said, it is almost 3 o'clock. I haven't had lunch yet. So what I'm thinking, there's a little pizza spot right next to the post office. I think we'll head over there, drop this off, and maybe get some pizza and visit the beach for a little bit because I need a break. All right, I made it back. It is now 4 o'clock on the dot. So as I mentioned, wholesale order took much longer than I expected. That's what always happens when I do big orders like that. I'm probably not gonna have time to do everything that I put on my to-do list for today, but at the very least, I want to get my thumbnail done for the upcoming YouTube tutorial. So this is what we're painting in the tutorial. It's kind of funny. If you were to look through my artwork in my drawers, I have probably 2 or 3 copies of almost every painting I've done, especially ones that I've done for Skillshare classes or YouTube tutorials, because I always like to paint it first and just like take my time, figure out if it is a subject I want to do a tutorial on, figure out if there are any areas that I would need extra time to explain certain steps, or, you know, just kind of plan it out, figure out what I want the tutorial to be. So I do that first on my own, and then I actually paint it for the tutorial or for the class. So that's why I have 2, but this is what we're doing in the upcoming YouTube tutorial. I thought for the end of summer, these juicy little oranges would be a good thing to paint. And like I said, the tutorial for these oranges, it's already filmed. I'll put some clips here so you can see what that tutorial will be like. And actually at the time that this vlog goes up, that tutorial will already be up on my channel. So if you want to learn how to paint these, you can absolutely check that out. But I need to create the thumbnail, so that involves scanning it, digitizing it, and mocking up a little painting scene, which I use Photoshop and Canva for my thumbnails. So let's go do that and then we'll wrap up the day. So here is what the original scanned artwork looks like. Once I have that on my computer, I open up Photoshop and I start digitizing it. So to do that, I remove the background, I make some slight color adjustments, make sure everything's looking accurate. And then I usually have roughly the same layout for my YouTube tutorials. I like to have like a mock painting setting with some brushes. So you can see I am just importing my photo here, making some slight adjustments, leaving space for where I want the text to be, which I do in Canva. So once I have the Photoshop file done, I save it as a PNG, and then here I am bringing it into Canva. I like to use, as I said, kind of the same template. I change the orientation of some of them, whether text is on the left or right, but for the most part, it looks pretty similar. I like to have a very cohesive look for all my thumbnails, especially for tutorials, so people know what to expect. So this is usually what takes me quite a bit, just kind of testing out different orders of the words, different ways to write the title, different ways to arrange the text, arrange the arrow, make things bigger and smaller, just kind of playing around with it until I'm happy with how it looks. I also like to zoom out quite a bit when I'm doing designs like this to see what it would look like at an actual thumbnail size, which is much smaller. I want to make sure the text is still readable, the painting subject is nice and clear, and nothing looks too cluttered. So this is the design I ended up on, and yeah, pretty happy with how that thumbnail turned out. After the thumbnail, I spent some time just doing some admin work, responding to some emails. So I'm not gonna get to hang my artwork today like I originally had planned. I have all of my hanging materials and my level, so it'll just have to be another day, but I have everything I need for it. The artwork I wanted to hang was my big original Monstera painting and my Protea painting. Hopefully you can see it okay there, but if you're wondering where my big Bird of Paradise painting is, which was the same size as these two, that one actually sold at the gallery that I was a part of in April. So that was super exciting. That was a big sale and my biggest original painting to sell. So that was very exciting. It's always a little bit bittersweet when an original painting sells because obviously I'm excited that it sold. I'm excited for the person who bought it to get to have in their house, but it's always a little bit hard getting rid of original paintings that you spent so much time and love creating. But anyways, I would like to hang up these two. I also have my artwork from other artists that I like. This one's from Sabina Fenn. I have 3 from her. I showed them in my last studio tour, but I have 3 pieces from her that I would like to put up as well. This is the 3rd one. I just love these prints so much. And then I have a few others too. So that will have to happen another day. But anyways, thank you for coming along on my little studio vlog today. I know a majority of it ended up being the wholesale order, but that was a pretty massive order, and I'm glad that we got it done before post office closed. So yeah, hopefully I will do some more studio vlogs now that I'm all settled in here in California. Regardless, I do have a lot of fun tutorials coming up that are end of summer themed, and then also I have lots of fall themed tutorials ready to go for September, October, November. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video.